Hey, what's up, everybody? It's GoNix14 back with another episode of NCAA Football of my Purdue Dynasty. As this week we take on number 7 Wisconsin. We're coming off a loss to number 12 Michigan, so we got some heavy competition in front of us, but we hopefully can take them down. Let's go ahead and jump right into the action. For first quarter, Daniel O'Brien's going to drop back to pass, and he is going to hit Mason for a long pass, and then Ricardo Allen just adds insult to injury with the personal foul penalty, the face mask right there. As you can see, he grabbed him on the way down. So now Wisconsin's got the ball inside our red zone on their opening drive. So it's already not looking good for us. Same drive is now 3rd and 6, and they're right inside our 10-yard line. He's going to send the man in motion, and Daniel O'Brien's going to roll out, and he's going to find his man wide open for the touchdown. I think that was Duckworth, but I'm not sure. But yeah, it looks like 15, so that might have been Duckworth who got the score. So Wisconsin's already up 7-0. Then they're going to hand the ball off to James White, and he's going to get a first down on the ride. James White and Montee Ball were just killing us this game. It was hard to actually stop the running game for once, was what I like about these sliders. Same possession. O'Brien hits his tight end over the middle for another first down and then some. As you can see, he drags a couple defenders on his way to the inside the red zone. O'Brien's going to drop back to pass on 3rd and 11, and he is almost going to get picked off, but Frankie Williams couldn't corral that one in, so it leads Wisconsin to hit a field goal. So they go up 10-0. We're still in the first quarter. So we got time, but I'm not liking that. I'm already down by double digits. And this happened a lot in the game once again. Guys just wouldn't catch on to the ball. 36 right there. O.J. Ross just with the fumbles. Now Montee Ball's in here, and as you can see, this is what I had to deal with for most of the game. Really hard to stop Montee Ball, especially when he gets a full head of steam. Brian's going to drop back to pass for 2nd and 10. He's going to find Ball, who just shoves one defender, and he manages to fall forward for that first down. Could have held him like 3rd and 1 there, but couldn't do it. Same drive. O'Brien's going to drop back to pass, and he's going to find his man diving over the middle. He's already got 100 yards, and he's only throwing 2 incompletions, one being that Frankie Williams tip pass, another one he just threw out of bounds. So defense needs to do a little bit better, and that's not going to help. As you can see, both men missed the chance to intercept it, and as you can see on the replay, stops him just an inch short of getting that touchdown. So got a little happy about that, but then on 1st and goal, Daniel O'Brien, he's going to find his man over the middle. I don't know why I'm missing the L1 button with that pass, but when we're blocking those. But Wisconsin's up 17-0 now. So Terry Bush is going to hit Ralph Bolden over the middle in that 5 wide out set. Gets him on those curl routes. 3rd and 5. He's going to hit Antavian Edison, who's going to get that first down. So we're finally getting our offense going. Our offense does take a long time to get started, which is what I always hate. But as you see, play action pass here. He's waiting, and he finds Edison getting all the way over to the right side. He dodges the tackle. Almost could have kept going, but he just gets a foot out of bounds. Nice little gain. I definitely went to Edison a lot this time. As you can see, Turbo shot back to pass. He finds Edison once again. Gets drilled over the middle, but it's a 9-yard catch, bringing us up to 3rd and 1. Next play, Turbis is going to drop back, and he's going to look for who is that? That's Bush over the middle, but Bush fumbles the ball, and Wisconsin recovers. But the booth is going to review the play because they're not 100% sure if I fumbled it or not, and we don't get to see the replay, which I think is stupid. But they said that the call is overturned, and as you can see here, I'm going to show you on the instant replay right here. He gets hit, he's down, and then the ball comes out. So no fumble on that play, but drive would stall, lead us to this field goal right here, which I almost missed. I kind of got worried about that because of the wind. But Purdue's finally on the board, and now we're down 17-3. It's now late in the 2nd quarter. O'Brien's going to drop back to pass. He's going to be looking for his man. He's going to find a wide open Duckworth for a first down and then some. Not sure why Frankie Williams, why I can't remember his name. Ricardo Allen was playing him so far back. And then this happened where he just finds Williams on the other side of the field. I had no idea what that was going to do. And then gets a touchdown right here. Almost, but no, Duckworth can't hang on to the ball. So it's going to relieve up to 3rd and goal. And on 3rd and goal, O'Brien's going to drop back. He almost gets sacked, but they find the tight end wide open, and he gets a touchdown. I think I sent an all-out blitz, except for my 2 cornerbacks, so kind of left myself vulnerable, but didn't really work. Ralph Bolden finally gets a nice run right there for the first time all game, as we were down 24-3. Basically had to do passing a lot. Turbis is going to drop back to pass, and he finds a wide open O.J. Ross, who is streaking down the sidelines. Wisconsin had that chance to tackle him right there, but they couldn't do it, and it's a touchdown for the Boilermakers. As we keep this a 2-touchdown game, Now we get the ball back towards the end of the half, and right here with 2 seconds left, I have one timeout, but I'm going to have to go for a Hail Mary just to see what happens. Bolden's wide open, and I hit him because I almost got sacked. I had to throw it out there, and Bolden's running, he's scrambling, and he gets stopped at the 5. So close to getting a touchdown because we were getting the ball back to start the third quarter, but couldn't do it. So anyway, we find Crosby right over the middle in that little short pass to get ourselves a first down as we get the third quarter started. As you can see, Caleb Turbish is already thrown for 200 yards. He's got a nice accuracy with it as well, 10 for 17. So now we're facing 3rd and 19. Turbish is going to drop back the pass, and he's going to hit Raheem Mostert, who can't hold on to the ball. It drives me nuts just to see my players drop the ball on wide open passes. So Wisconsin's going to give it off to Montee Ball, and Montee Ball is going to make me look stupid as he runs all the way down inside the Purdue 30-yard line, almost to the 20. And they're going to give it off to James White on the next play, and he makes my guys look even more stupid as he brings them inside the 5 for a 1st and goal for the Badgers. They end up getting a field goal out of it only, which is good defense for us. So it's now 27-10. That was a terrible pass right there from Turbish to Wright. I almost got picked off, but luckily Wright has the nice soft hands to grab that for me for that first down. So now it's 3rd and 6. Turbish is going to drop back the pass, and he's going to look for Raheem Mostert, who can't hang on to the ball. That time he got hit when he threw. As he caught it. So I can't blame him all that much for that. But Montee Ball right here running through the middle, and he's got nothing but daylight. I don't know what that safety was doing just now. That terrible, terrible tackle. And Ball is going to run all the way for the touchdown. I do believe that was the quote-unquote new NCAA record, which is, of course, bullcrap. But a 77-yard run right there for Montee Ball. Wisconsin takes a 34-10 lead. O.J. Ross can't hang on to another pass. And Caleb Turbish is just looking around like, I don't know what else I can do. I'm putting it right on them. Wright gets the ball, but he can't turn properly, which I hate when that happens. But so it's going to be 4th and 1 heading into the 4th quarter. We are down 34-10. I want you guys to remember that. So trying to at least make this game reasonable. As you can see, Turbish just not having a good day. 4th and 1. Turbish is going to make a throw to Wright, who breaks the tackle, and he's running for the first down and then some. That almost would have ended up really, really bad if I hadn't gotten away from that one defender. So now we're facing 4th and 11 again, another 4th down, same drive. Turbish is going to drop back the pass. He sees the blitz, but they get picked up, and he throws it deep, and Ross can't hang on to the ball as it's a turnover. Caleb Turbish, he's like, I don't know what to do anymore. As you can see on the replay, he catches it, and then he just drops the ball. Like, I'm about to bench O.J. Ross. But 4th and 2 for Wisconsin on their next ensuing drive, and they're going to try to run the clock down and get this kickoff. It's a long kick, which he just misses. So the score remains the same. So now Purdue's going to go off the ball. It's Turbish to Edison. Edison's coming down the side of the line, and he almost gets a touchdown. He gets tackled right inside the 5-yard line. That was a great, great run and catch by Edison there. So on 1st and goal, they're going to give it off to Bolden. Bolden's going to run in for the score to cut the lead to 34-17. Well, actually, it's only 34-16 because we're going for 2 on this play. And we find I don't know who that. I can't even tell who that was. That was Bolden. No, that wasn't Bolden. That was Keem Shavers, I believe. And he gets the 2-point conversion. So now it's 3rd and 6 for Wisconsin, and as it's a 34-18 game, O'Brien has all day to throw the ball, and he is wide open. I have no idea how Mason was that wide open, but that definitely does not help when you're trying to get back in this game because now Wisconsin has the ball at the 1. We tackled them a couple times for a couple losses. So now 3rd and goal. They're right around the 10, and O'Brien just makes something bad worse as he throws an interception to, I believe Chris Quinn is the name. If I'm getting his first name wrong, I apologize. So we get the ball back, 34-18, 2nd and 10. And as you can see, who is that wide open? Antavius Edison down the sidelines once more. And I do apologize for this because, as you can see, Turbish right now, 375 yards in that 1 touchdown. I started using this play a lot more than I should have. And it's a cheese play. As you can see, Aristode here, the freshman wide receiver. That was the guy who caught the 2-point conversion. Never really used him, but he finally gets a touchdown. So now it's 34-24. We go for 2 again, but no one was open on that one. So it's now a 10-point game. Like I wanted to say, I do use a cheese play a lot, and I'm apologizing for that because I'm not going to do it again. We have to go for the onside kick here with 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go. And it touches a Wisconsin player, and we pick it up. That's the first onside I've ever recovered in NCAA 13. So now, on the next drive, he hits Mostert over the middle for a first down and then some, but the clock is, well, we called the timeout in that play. the Turbush. As you can see, I'm running that cheese play again. It's called Seattle. That's the name of the play. I will not use it anymore, as long with a Hail Mary and all those other plays that I kind of like a little bit of cheese. And Turbush hits Ross over the middle for a 1st and goal as we get inside about the 1 yard line when he gets tackled. On 2nd and goal, we're going to give it to Bolden for his 2nd touchdown in the game. And it's a 34-30 game right now. Remember, it was 34-10 going into the 4th quarter. It's now 34-30. The same guy touches the ball again, and we get the onside recovery kick. So I'm kind of jumping up and down in my room right now. As you can see, we have a chance because it's 34-31. And we hit Edison, and he gets right out of bounds. So he's got 10 catches for 195 yards this game. It's a great game for Antavius Edison. I think that might be his career high. And we hit Bush over the middle, and Gary Bush is going to get inside the Wisconsin red zone, and the defense is just falling apart for Wisconsin, as you can see. And Turbush drops back the pass and hits Monster, and Monster almost gets the touchdown. We got under a minute left, and 51 seconds and counting. As you can see, we're going to send Antavius Edison in motion on 1st and goal as the clock's running down. We're only down by 3. We're going to change the play up for him. We're going to hit Edison right over the middle for the touchdown. And Purdue takes the first lead of the game, coming down from 34-10. It is now 38-34. Just scored 4 touchdowns in the 4th quarter with Purdue against Wisconsin. So now 34 seconds left. And O'Brien's going to hit his tight end out there for the 1st down as the clock stops with 31 seconds left. O'Brien's going to drop back on 1st and 10. He's going to pump fake, looking for a man. Hits his man Mason over the middle. But Mason only gets tackled, so it's only a 5-yard game. And the clock is still running, but they call timeout. O'Brien's going to drop back the pass. He almost gets picked off right there, trying to hit his man over in the slant. That didn't really work out. So now 22 seconds left to go, and it's 3rd and 5. O'Brien's got all day to throw, and he's got that man sitting over there on the left, which I'm just now noticing that is Montee Ball, who breaks the 1st tackle, but he can't break the 2nd. Only gains 2 yards, and we call time. Why did I call timeout? No, Wisconsin called timeout. O'Brien drops back on 4th and 3 now, and he gets the 1st down. The pass to Williams gives him the 1st down, so they still got a chance. It's now 6 seconds left. This is probably going to be the last play of the game. We're in prevent mode. We're dropping everybody back. O'Brien drops back the pass. Only 3 men rushing. They're not doing anything. He heaves it deep. This is for the game, and it gets knocked down. Game over. Comeback completed. Wisconsin, who had a 34-10 lead over Purdue heading into the final quarter, loses 38-34, and the biggest upset I have ever completed in NCAA football history since playing this game. I've never beat a top 10 team after being down by 24 or greater. As you can see, the Purdue guys are celebrating their great win there as they get win number 4 on the season as they improve to 4-2, 1-1 in Big Ten play with that upset victory. Caleb Turbush, as you can see there, your computer is right. He threw for 517 yards and 3 touchdowns, 558 yards of total offense for Purdue. As you can see right there, we were 6 for 14 on 3rd down. Wisconsin 6 for 13. Wisconsin had the only turnover with that interception, but that would be one of the difference makers in the game. As you can see, there's a lot of passing there. We threw 50 times. They threw 36. Wisconsin had a respectable 293 yards right there. As you can see, we controlled the time of possession. Turbush, like I said, 29 for 50, 517 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, only sacked twice. Completion ratio of 58%, which is pretty good for him. Bolden had 52 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns. Had 2 little late garbage time touchdowns that actually helped put us back in the game. And then Tavian Edison, 11 catches, 196 yards receiving, and a touchdown. O.J. Ross added 94. Ralph Bolden had 73 yards receiving. So he had more receiving yards than he had rushing yards. Mostert had 5 catches for 45 yards. Gary Bush had 44 yards catching. Crosby Wright had 37. So everyone did pretty good right there. Nnamdi Ezenwa had 8 tackles and had a sack. Will Lucas had 7 tackles. And Chris Quinn had those 7 tackles. He had an interception in the end zone that helped get us back in the game. Danny O'Brien for Wisconsin was 22 for 36, 293 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, was only sacked once, so his offensive line did a pretty good job helping him out. Montee Ball had 147 yards rushing off 7.7 yards per carry. James White only had 33 yards rushing. He only ran the ball 4 times, but I think they should have given him the ball a little bit more. You know how auto subs is when they play a game like that. But Marquise Mason had 6 catches for 114 yards. As you can see there, was a leading receiver for Wisconsin. Isaiah Williams had 4 catches for 87 yards. Jeff Duckworth with 31 yards receiving. And It's tight end. I forgot how many yards he had, but Chris Ballin had 11 tackles on the sack. Mike Taylor had 7 tackles, and Marcus Cromartie had I think 5 tackles on there. So next up, we play Ohio State, who is 5-2 on the season. They were number 25 in the nation. I believe they lost last week, and as you can see, they are outranking us in every category besides our pass offense and our rush defense. So, which is surprising because our rush defense hasn't been that great. As you can see, we're almost giving up 150 yards a game. The big stat right there is probably the turnover differential, as Ohio State has a +9 in that category. And as you can see, they've got Carlos Hyde is out for 3 weeks, so we don't have to worry about them in the running game. And then they got Bobek, the center, and Wentworth, the right tackle. They're going to be out. We don't have any injuries right now, but we, like I said, we are 4-2. And as you can see in our schedule, that's Ohio State's schedule. Actually, they won last week. They just happened to fall out of the rankings. They beat Indiana 27-10. Did lose both ranked opponents, number 4 Michigan State and number 19 Nebraska, lost to in overtime. But they got us next before taking on Penn State, so this should be a good game. As you can see, we just finished off the upset over Wisconsin. We fell from number 7 to number 16. That's a little bit crazy right there. But stay tuned for the next episode that I pull out, guys, when we take on Ohio State and led by Braxton Miller, who's not having a great season. As you can see, 10 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, only 1,000 yards. This is through 7 games. Stoneburner is the leading receiver with 311 yards, and Carlos Hyde, who's out, like I said, has 701 yards rushing, so that's a big part of Ohio State's game that's not there. And then you can see the stats for Purdue's guys as we get into our next week's game in Columbus, Ohio, against Ohio State. Kirk Herbstreit's picking them to win, but we'll see what happens. Have a good day.